Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the anime Dusk Beyond the End of the World. And also from my anime list. After waking from a long cryogenic sleep, high school student Akira Himegami finds himself in a world he no longer recognizes. The city lies in ruins from wars, society is now governed by an organization called Will, and traditional marriage has been replaced by a new system known as LC. As Akira struggles to comprehend this drastically changed future, a familiar figure appears before him. Yuugure, who bears a strong resemblance to his girlfriend Towa. To his shock, Yuugure smiles gently and proposes, "Akira, please marry me." Confused by her sudden proposal, Akira agrees to travel with Yuugure, holding on to hope that somewhere in this world, the real Towa is still alive. So, this is a post-apocalyptic kind of show. Now we have Akira at the back. He's waking up from cryogenic sleep. He's looking at the city's overgrown, nature's reclaiming stuff. He's joining a little village, and he finds out that technology has regressed. He himself described it as 18th century, more or less 18th century, and he doesn't really know what happened. So that is more or less what we need to find out. We know that his girlfriend Towa, whenever he was, before he went to sleep, she seemed to be very smart. She was making a lot of... She invented a lot of new things. She was progressing civilization. Supposedly she was, at the forefront of AI, cryogenic sleep. Those are the two we know of. And now he more or less hopes that she may be still alive somehow. And that is what he's searching for. Now, we are meeting some characters. Some characters in the village. The people in the village look a little bit different. Why that is, I don't really know. Then we meet people from Will. They seem to have some technology still. And the main reason why everyone is so interested in Akira is that he is called a quote-unquote relic. Because he's from the past, he has knowledge from whenever technology was abundant. And that is why Will wants to acquire them to help, I guess. We don't really know exactly. People of Will also look a lot more like him, like white. So there seems to be a disparity going on already. Now we do meet Yuugure. Now there's one big part. Yuugure is an android, and she looks the same as Towa. Now this could be because Towa was at the forefront of AI. Maybe they modded androids after her. We don't really know. It's the first 3 episodes. Information is not readily available. And that is how we meet. Now, he's in a situation where he needs Yugure's help. So she's like, okay, I'm going to help you if you agree to my demand. And he's like, whatever you want, I give it to you. And she's like, okay, I want you to marry him. And he's like, no. Which is very weird. You agreed. And in that situation, I would just be like, hey, even if she was not my type, I would be like, hey, I agreed to the deal. Can I get out of it? Can I give you anything else? No. I mean, adapt is adapt. I mean... But nonetheless, the animation is really good. There are some scenes that look a little weird, I have to say. Not because the animation is bad, but because of how the movement is portrayed, it looks a little bit weird. There are like 2 or 3 scenes where that is. However, otherwise, it looks really good. The fights are looking excellent. it is a very interesting show. The main character at the moment, I'm like, okay, he seems typical Japanese. At the moment, I don't see anything really likable or dislikable for that matter. He seems like a normal Japanese. Like, okay, fine. Yuugure, she's an android. He seems pretty okay. We also meet some other characters that seem okay, that sadly have somehow more personality than our main character at the moment. Can always change. And the world itself is interesting. They have an interesting system going on. They have all these villages. They have Owl, who is overseeing everything and seems to be in control. There seems to be some technology going on, but not all. The villages also use some technology that they don't really understand and can't really fix, which is also interesting. They have, as example, the first village, they have like a little tractor, whatever it's called, and it broke down, can't run anymore. So our guy Akira comes along, repairs it, and everyone is yay, because it helps a lot for harvesting, planting, preparing the field, the whole shebang. It is a very interesting show. Again, animation, especially the fights, really, really good. Characters are okay. I like the antagonist characters more. I like most of the characters surrounding our main character a lot more than the main character, because they have personality one way or another. The style is interesting. It feels a little bit fan servicey, I have to say. From what I saw in the opening, we see some other characters and they seem a little bit fan servicey. But I mean, I don't care. I welcome it. The world seems very interesting. Overall, this is very surprisingly a really solid show at the moment. We will have to see how it continues, because we are still more or less building up. Ratings. AnyList has 68% mean score. My anime list 7.25. I would say I give it an 8 out of 10 for the first 3 episodes. It is interesting. I like the fights. I like the world itself. Looks interesting. The characters around the main character seem engaging enough. The main character is okay. Nothing to write home about. We also have like a goal we want to achieve. And I feel like this could have potential.